everyone, it's Wednesday Warriors, and it's me, Arielle. And this week, I'm going to be talking about making peace with the past. Sometimes people are afraid of the past because of something that happened to them. Other times, people dislike the past. They want to perfect the past because of something that they did that affected what happened, and they can't seem to let it go. Other times, people are just hurting. They're hurting because of something that happened in the past, and they haven't yet healed from it. But I'm going to tell you something that you already know. You can't change the past because it already happened. So you have two choices. You can make peace with it, or you can allow it to torment you. Sometimes that torment is extremely distressing. Maybe reliving bits of the past is very traumatic. Other times, the past can just be irritating, nagging. Maybe it's nothing traumatic, but it's something that really bothers us, either because we did something that we regret, or things happened with our family or with ourselves, with anything, and we just wish that those things wouldn't have happened. Sometimes what happens is people feel as though they've created this wonderful masterpiece in their current life. Things are going well. They're happy for the most part. They're healthy for the most part. They have a lot of joy, and they feel that they've created this masterpiece of their life that they're proud of. And so when they look back on their past, even if they're not reliving it, when they look back on their past, it seems like a sketch, a scrap, a rough draft, and it just doesn't measure up to that masterpiece. So it nags at them, or it hurts them, or it bothers them, or it reminds them of a time when they were extremely sad or troubled. And unless they make peace with that old scrap, that old piece of artwork, they aren't going to be able to fully enjoy the masterpiece that they're creating every day in their current life. The key to making peace with your past is acceptance. You have to learn acceptance. And to accept something that was less than ideal, that was maybe incredibly painful or very sad or very hard to remember, acceptance can be a big challenge. Acceptance is very hard to learn because part of acceptance is patience, and patience is also very hard to learn. Reflecting on the past can be a helpful tool, but you really have to accept or forgive the past in order to really move forward with the beautiful person that you are and that you are becoming every day. One of the things I say a lot is you can change your reality. And that means that if you don't like what your current reality is, you can do something about it. You can change it. And if you don't like your past, you've obviously figured that out because you changed something to be where you are now and not like the past that you have. And that's huge. That's huge. The things in our past that hold us back are our biggest barriers and our heaviest burdens. And those barriers and those burdens are really just us holding ourselves back. And as soon as you realize that to the fullest extent, you can start working on acceptance. And acceptance can be a little bit every day until you feel that you've really left the past behind. If you don't want your past to affect your present or your future, the best thing that you can do for yourself is to let it go, to accept, to forgive, to make the peace. Because if you don't, you're still holding on to something, and that's affecting your here and now. It's affecting your everyday. And you don't want it to because you dislike those elements of your past so much. So you're in this twisted sort of a game with yourself. In focusing so much on what's already happened, you're actually jeopardizing your current situation. And even if your current situation isn't exactly the way you would like it to be, you're still moving forward every day, so don't let anything hold you back. I've talked before about just maybe adopting the mantra, be here now, and focusing on that a few times every day, just to remind yourself to be here now and let go of all that past stuff. And sometimes we can't help it. Our minds wander and we find ourselves thinking about something bad that happened to us, or something terrible that someone said or did to us, or something that we did, or something that transpired, or something traumatic. But we can refocus. We always have the ability to refocus. No one's past is perfect. No one's. And no one's present is perfect either. And no one's future will be perfect. Nothing about life is perfect. That's part of what makes it so wonderful. That's part of what makes it a learning experience. Something that might be very helpful is to write a letter to your past, or to different pieces of your past. Maybe there are a handful of things that happened to you. Maybe there are a couple things that you did that you're no longer proud of. And sitting down and taking a pen or a pencil and writing in a journal or writing on a piece of paper a letter to the past can be helpful, because you can say goodbye. So essentially what you're writing is a goodbye letter to the past. You're saying, this happened. I'm not proud of it, but it's over. And I vow to be a better person. I've already become a better person. I've learned so many things, and I will keep learning. And this is my new present. This is my new future. Goodbye, past. Goodbye. If things happen to you that were out of your control, that you're still healing from, things that hurt you deeply, things that should never have happened, you can still write a goodbye letter to the past. You can say, past, you hurt me so much. I'm still healing, and it will take days and weeks and months and years. And you may always hurt me, but I can be stronger, and I can let you go, and I can say goodbye in order to make myself stronger. There are so many things that you can say in a goodbye letter to your past. Whatever your past is, don't let it stop you. Say goodbye. Don't let yourself be defined by your past. The past has nothing on your wonderful present and your even more fantastic future. You have the power to change anything you want. Make peace. Say goodbye and say hello to what's in front of you. And just start walking. Move forward. Hope you have a wonderful week, everyone. I will see you next time.